Hey everybody, it's Julie Nolan and you're watching another Julie Nolan show. I don't know about you, but when I start to put the Halloween stuff away and I realize that it's November, I start to get a little nerved up because I know that everything is coming. The holidays, winter, the change of the time. And I have decided that this show is going to focus on not stressing through the holidays and being good to yourself. And I have a bunch of different guests coming on tonight. They're going to help you think about gifts to buy and things to do for yourself. So stay right where you are. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Susan Prue and R. Bond are proud sponsors of The Julie Nolan Show and MMTV.
Welcome back, everybody. Before we get into talking about all the holidays and things like that, I have another little friend that I want to introduce. This is Celia Kraus. How are you?
Good.
Do you remember when I came over to your house one night in the summer? What did you ask me?
I asked you for your autograph.
She asked me for my autograph. It was the best. So what I said to you, do you remember? I said, okay, as long as you give me yours. Do you remember that?
Yep.
And the funny thing is that my autograph is, it's not even an autograph, it's my signature, and it's just very plain old, like Julie Nolan, blah, blah, blah. You, on the other hand, and the other one, I even had a star on the eye. I don't know if you can see this. Am I on the right camera? So now, talk to me. What do you want to be when you grow up?
Pet shop owner.
A pet shop owner? All right. Well, you seem to be a lot of very sparkly, and you seem to like TV. You think you might want to go on TV a little bit?
I don't know.
You don't know? Now, what grade are you in?
Second.
Second grade. And what do you do outside of going to school and watching the Julie Nolan Show?
Probably play outside on my scooter.
Okay. All right. Excellent. So now you have siblings, right? Now, do they watch the Julie Nolan Show too?
Sometimes they do.
Okay. Okay. When you go home, you'll tell them that they need to watch it all the time, right? I have a little gift for you, and I actually gave this gift out another time. Phyllis Diller was a famous comedian, and when she passed away, she in her obituary they talked about giving away. Her advice to people was this book, and I got it for you. It's called The Magic of Believing. All right? Thank you for coming on my show. All righty? We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Thank you.
But it would be safe to keep your distance until the no secret that laughter makes you smile. Reliable sources say that chicken soup has found their way out of this dangerous, but it's they are returned.
Getting closer to nature can get you closer to your family. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Learning how to kickflip 6 stairs takes determination. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Packers, Vikings,
Red State, Blue State.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
But when we live united, we create real lasting change in the education, income, and health of our country.
United.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Susan Prue and R. Bond are proud sponsors of The Julie Nolan Show and MMTV.
Welcome back, everybody. I have a dear friend with me tonight, Susan Prue. I've known her for over 25 years. She gave me my first job in media. She was one of the first people I called when I was questioning something going on with one of my children. And she's now the first sponsor of The Julie Nolan Show. Yay! Fran is very excited about that.
Here for you, Jules.
That's right, that's right. So Sue's going to explain more about it, but Sue works for Arbonne, and they have tremendous products. I've had a chance to test them out for the last month or so. And so tell me, how long have you been doing this?
Less than a year. I started about last February.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now, didn't you say that it was kind of a fluke?
It was a fluke. I had a friend who was doing it, and she was not really certain what she was doing, and she said, please come with me to a meeting and see. And my son had just gone to college, and I had said to my husband, okay, I promise I will go back and get a full-time job. I promise I will do the whole go get some money thing. And then I went to this meeting with her, and I came home and I said, what if I could make this work, and it's fun, and it is something that I love to do, like I'm dealing with, you know, healthy stuff, skincare, makeup, and things, and I wouldn't have to go back and ask somebody for vacation days and ask somebody for time. So I went home and I said to him, I think I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna make this work. And it was really, truly to avoid going back to full-time employment.
Exactly.
Absolutely, and it has been so much fun.
Now, I was doing a little research, and the owner, so the owner's name was Peter Mock, is that correct?
Peter Mork.
Peter, I was close.
It was nice. That was kind of the Massachusetts thing.
Yes, right?
He was Swiss, and he was big in the 80s. He wore little red glasses, and he was very committed to good things like on your skin, in your body, and going down the drain. He was like green before it was vogue to be green.
Right.
He was convinced that chemicals and things in your cosmetics and in your everyday usage is what was contributing to disease and things going wrong. And so he was committed to making something that was healthy to go on your skin. And the first thing was a big anti-aging line, but it's all botanically based, and it doesn't have any mineral oils or any parabens or things like that. So yeah. He was green before it was cool.
Well, that's just it. It's amazing because the company is what, 30 years old?
Like 33, yes.
Okay.
Right.
And is it international?
It is, it's now in the UK, Canada, and Australia, and we are branching out soon, to be announced. But it's starting to go global, but it is actually way competing on a global scale. Arbonne is basically like ranked 35th in the Wall Street Journal as in network marketing companies, and It is really up and coming, and it is it's a wide open market, and it is the best thing. So I wouldn't say it's exactly global, but it is international, and it is going global, and that's the most exciting part about it.
Well, where you and I have been friends for so long, and you had said I'd like to sponsor your show, you know, I loved that, but then I kind of said, well, you know, I want to give a good product, and I want to be associated with a good company and a good product. So for the last, like, what, 6 weeks or so, I've been trying a lot of the different products, because that's the other thing that's fascinating, is it's so many different things.
It's a huge variety.
Where so many companies like that usually don't succeed, because they usually like think, oh, I got to focus just on pocketbooks, or I got to focus just on jewelry or whatever. And so I was surprised when you went your magic trunk, if you will.
My magic
trunk.
It wields a lot of weapons, Julie.
Yeah.
And it, you know, like all the ingestible products, the vitamins and the supplements and everything is vegan and gluten-free.
Yes.
And all of the anti-aging, it's the best stuff on the market. It's all European grade. It competes against premium grade cosmetics, but not at that price.
Right.
And it's an American company. It's all made in Irvine, California. So honestly, it has something for men, women, children, athletes. It has something for everybody.
Now, you just brought up something I was trying to understand that. When you say European, what did you say?
European standards. European
That's
standards
higher?
of cosmetics. They have our FDA doesn't regulate cosmetics so much. European standards are much higher. Our FDA doesn't have so many things that you have to meet in terms of cosmetics and allows a lot of different chemicals and things, but European standards are much higher.
Okay.
And that's where, like, you know, the larger name brands that you find in the upper, you know, the Neiman Marcuses and the Bloomingdale's, etc., those cosmetics are of the same grade as Arbonne, only Arbonne is only by network marketing and we're not in the stores, so you do not have to pay the price for the advertising or the retailer, etc.
Okay.
So, yes.
And technically, where he's in California, he wouldn't have had to really do the European standards.
He wouldn't have had to,
but he wanted to.
Seriously,
Okay.
this guy was like way committed to the healthy way committed to putting healthy things on your skin, and it is super anti-aging stuff, super skin stuff. It all smells so great because it's botanically based.
Right,
It
right.
is really, it's great stuff.
Well, you and I have talked about this many times, where I have special needs children, and at one point I questioned whether they had more toxins in their body. And what I had to do is actually take some hair samples and send out and find out. And what happens when you're worried about stuff like that is you start to question every single product you're using, including toothpaste, like everything. And so when I was reading about Arbonne, it's like, again, it's that type of thing that you know, 10 years ago I would have, you know, loved to use for them. But now as a family, I can appreciate it more because I know how I was looking all the time for sunscreen without chemicals. You know, everything that I needed for them needed to be as chemical free as it could if they already had toxins they were dealing with.
Our toothpaste is like, our toothpaste, our mouthwash, our shampoo with no sulfates, our sunscreen can be used on a brand spanking new baby. It's all so healthy for you and so good for you, good for your skin and good for the environment. Nothing bad going down the drain.
So you basically, could use an Arbonne product like all day. Like you could wake up, do your shake, right? There's a protein shake.
Put and then you can head out, work out, go take your shower, put your creams on, and then your beautiful makeup with the Optolite technology, and then have an energy bar going out the door to go buy your stuff. Come back, you know, you need to put on your sunscreen, your things. There's stuff for perking up your energy. There's stuff for chilling you out at night, the unwind lotions.
I clearly have not tapped into.
No, you haven't tapped into half of it, Jules. You have tapped into the Fabulous Holiday line, but you have not tapped into half of it. But I am here to show you how.
All right, because I'm going back to that trunk and seeing what else you have.
Okay, good.
Good. Now, one of the things you and I talked about too was, and I'm not sure exactly how, is this part of the holiday line? Sorry about this. Look at this.
The Glamorama purse. There we
I
have
like to call it the To Die For purse.
Oh, the To Die For purse. I like that too. With the brass knuckles, complete with the makeup in there. Which way do I open it? Okay.
Yeah.
Complete with the makeup. There's a whole eyeshadow palette. There's a lipstick palette. There's always a holiday line every year with Arbonne, and you can get fabulous gifts for your whole family, and you can get a million different things like scrubs and things, candles, that things smell so great.
Right.
And glamorous stuff. And then, you know, year round is your everyday basics that you would use in your home.
Well, that's getting back to the theme of the show, and you know, I don't think anybody that loves you wants you bleary-eyed walking around the mall saying, maybe I'll buy them a sweater. You know what I mean? And so I just think companies like this, if you think ahead and say, okay, here's my budget, here's my people, I mean, you can just contact Sue, or, you know, and then I also have Marie Nyland, who's not here tonight, but with Stella and Dot Jewelry. It's just there's a way to do it where you're actually giving really thoughtful, nice, good quality products.
And
that
it's
just makes
easy.
sense.
They get delivered right to your home. In our holiday line, everything comes in like fancy little gift boxes, so it's already wrapped for you.
Yeah.
So it gets delivered to your home. It's all good stuff for you. It's stuff that's beneficial and works in the long-term scheme of things. So it makes shopping easy. You can just press a button and here you go.
Right, exactly. And like I said, I tried, I love those fizzy tabs.
Ooh, fizzy tabs are like, they're like Red Bull without all the bad things for you. They give you a little like guarana and a little caffeine. They're 13 calories, put them in a water bottle and it'll perk you up for 2-3 hours and squelch your appetite.
Well, that's just it. You told me that, and I was like, I don't know if that's going to work. At first, I thought I'll probably want to have chips.
Doubting
with it.
Thomas.
Yeah. So I don't know about that too. No, but it's true. Like now, when I think about a snack, I'll just go and get one of those instead. And I'm like, all right, let's see how I do with this.
There you go.
Yeah. So this
And we
is
even have a
exciting.
hangover cure for the holidays.
Well, we might need that tomorrow because I don't think I've mentioned that Sue is really the star because she travels with an entourage. She literally has six people, 7? Yay! In the audience. She's ridiculous. Oh, and show us your shoes, please.
Oh, come on. These rock, don't they?
And they match my
Come on.
set.
And they match your pillows. They match your pillows.
Well, we are gonna be wrapping up soon, and you're gonna come back on.
Okay.
We're gonna. I have more people coming on to give us more advice getting through the holidays. So you stay right where you are, and we'll bring you back on later.
Thanks.
All right. Thanks, Sue.
Bye.
Susan Prue and R. Bond are proud sponsors of The Julie Nolan Show and MMTV.
Welcome back, everybody. As we continue to talk about the holidays and how we're going to stay calm, I have Emily and Michelle here from Bodyography. Welcome. Thank you. Can you tell me a little bit about Bodyography and what it offers?
Sure. Bodyography started out 12 years ago in Melrose. We're celebrating our anniversary this month. And we offer massage therapy, acupuncture, skincare, and Reiki services.
Wow. So now how do you go about that? Are you certified in a lot of those different things, or do you actually specialize in one thing and hire different people? How does that work?
I'm actually a massage therapist, and Michelle is one of the other massage therapists that work with us. We have 4 massage therapists total. And then we have 1 acupuncturist, 1 Reiki practitioner, and then an esthetician.
Okay.
So we have different people that offer different services.
Now, do you find that when people come for the first time that maybe the only thing they're familiar with is massage, and then from there they might be a little bit more daring and try something else?
I think the majority of our people come for massage because that's what Bodyography started out as, and we
Okay.
added the other services.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, even, like last week we had somebody say, oh, I didn't know you offered acupuncture, or I didn't know you offered Reiki. So,
Okay.
it's basically massage, but we are trying to
bring the other things in. Yeah, exactly. So now, I don't know if I had a chance to mention this, but I have everybody in the audience is getting a gift bag. And so you guys put some stuff in the bag. What did you put in?
We have some nice shea butter lip product that we put in there.
Okay.
We have some BioFreeze, which is a pain relieving gel. And we all use it, we all love it, similar to an Icy Hot or something you can buy at the pharmacy. But we all use it, we love it, and people rave about it. And we also have $10 worth of Bodyography bucks, which you can use for any of our services at Bodyography.
Okay. Now, how long, when you sign up for a massage, can you ask for how long, or are they generally a certain amount of time?
So at Bodyography, we offer half hour, 1 hour, and 90-minute massages.
Okay.
And it's whatever suits the person. A lot of times, if people want to work on a specific area, if they're having neck pain that's been going on for a long time, or low back pain, they'll do a half an hour and do a half an hour every week, for a few weeks, or every other week.
Yes.
And so we see a lot of people with that kind of thing. And then we see people coming in for more of an all-over body treatment, maybe a specific area, but also want the attention everywhere. And then the hour and a half. And once you go to an hour and a half, it's really hard to go back to an hour. Yeah.
You have to slowly get yourself
the deluxe
there.
treatment. So.
Right, exactly. Now, if you have an injury, would that be something that maybe a doctor would recommend you go get a massage? Or is that just something that you might say, I'll just try it to relieve the pain?
Sometimes we do get referrals from doctors.
Okay.
Sometimes if somebody had an injury and they went through physical therapy and then their insurance has run out, the therapist will recommend that they go get a massage.
Okay.
So we're kind of like end stage rehab.
Okay.
And then like what Michelle was talking about is we try to get everybody to like a monthly maintenance.
Okay.
Because if you think about how much you abuse your body on a daily basis, you know, you really want to help work out that tension, reduce your stress, because it'll just help the body function better overall.
Right,
So-
right, exactly. Boy, that 90 minutes would be a nice gift.
Absolutely.
If someone wanted to buy
Absolutely.
anybody a gift like that, I don't know who that would be or why they would buy that for me, but
And you can come into Bodyography, or a loved one could come into Bodyography.
a loved one.
Or we also sell gift certificates online now.
Ah.
Bodyography.net.
Excellent. Now, I don't remember if we talked about this. Did we talk about the gift bag? I now have a gift bag that I can give out, and I know you guys were putting some stuff in there. What did you put in
We
there?
have some shea butter lip balm.
Nice.
We have some BioFreeze, which is a pain relieving gel that we all use and love, and we have $10 of Bodyography bucks that you can use on any of our services.
Nice.
Come on in and try this.
All right, all right. Now, where are you guys located?
We are over on Essex Street. We're behind the Melrose Veterinary Hospital.
All right, all right. Well, make sure you go down and see Bodyography during the holidays.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Welcome back, everybody. I have Jean DeThomas here with me. Hello.
Hi, Julie.
Before I get into what Jean has done and the things that she can offer for you about the holiday season, I just want to say that your son, Chris DeThomas, is a friend of mine on Facebook. And so I knew you were going to be fun on camera because I had a chance to see some of the clips, like the one when you found out they were going to have a baby.
Oh. He has a way of catching me off guard.
But anyway, congratulations on
Thank
that.
you.
I understand
Thank
they're going to have a baby in January.
Yes.
Is that right? Oh,
yes.
my goodness. So you're going to be a grandmother.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
Absolutely.
Well, before you, because you're retired now, right?
I am not working at this time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me what you used to do.
I was an executive director for Brightview Senior Living. I ran Country Club Heights in Woburn.
Okay.
I'm also a nurse.
Okay.
And have studied the alternative therapies for 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you amazed at how, when you were studying it or doing it 20 years ago, how much it's come into play now?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I think right from the beginning, Julie, I knew that massage, Reiki, all of those alternative therapies would eventually come into the limelight, and we're seeing it more and more every day.
Right.
You know, Bodyography and what they're offering.
Right.
It's in the hospitals. It's really starting to mainline.
Right. Instead of pain meds and that kind of
exactly.
thing. People trying these other things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think my executive directorship and my you know, that business part of me, my passion has always lied with, you know, connecting with people. That nurse in me comes out.
Yes.
And, you know, trying to teach people how to manage their stresses and how to look, yes, at Western medicine, but also at Eastern medicine.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
And take advantage of both.
Right, right. Because, I mean, to feel good,
oh, yeah.
It's just, I can remember a couple of years ago I started going to a chiropractor.
Right.
And I actually was taking my children.
Yeah.
And she said, well, if you're coming here, why don't you do it? And I thought, oh, I don't really need it. But once you start doing some of these things and you start to feel so much better, you realize the quality of life and how much more you can do and that kind of thing.
And the more you're open to learn and not to be afraid to share, you know, to share what you learn with your kids, with your young adults, because, you know, our kids need this.
Yes.
You know, we see kids now engaging with yoga. I know, quite a few years ago, we taught the seniors. I was working with Rochelle Delacroix at the time, who's a massage therapist here in Melrose. And, we taught the seniors in the high school. And it was a class that, these kids absolutely loved.
Right.
They
Right.
learned some skills on how to self-manage. And that's huge.
Okay. And how long were you a nurse?
I've been a nurse for 35 years.
Wow.
Long time. Hello.
And did you know that you wanted to be a nurse as a kid?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I always knew I would be
Yeah.
a nurse. And, I love nursing.
Right.
But I think that, my positions have always been administrative. And the alternative therapies have allowed me to still connect with people.
Right.
And
right.
have that one-on-one contact that I really enjoy and love.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you for coming on.
You're
I'm
welcome.
excited. And you're also, is it your daughter getting married too?
Yes, she is.
My goodness.
Being married in August, so I have
Excellent.
to keep the stress level down.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. It
Yes.
sounds like you know how to do it.
I try. I guess I would like to just leave with just one tip for
Yes,
people as they
please.
come into these holiday seasons.
Yes.
And it's so simple, but if we are aware of how we feel, the biggest thing we can reach for is our own breath. So don't forget to breathe as the holidays come about.
That sounds
It's
awesome.
a lifesaver.
Excellent. Thank you so
Good.
much.
Thanks for having me.
Susan Prue and R. Bond are proud sponsors of The Julie Nolan Show and MMTV.
Packers.
Vikings. Red State. Blue State.
We come from different places.
Uptown.
But when we live united, we create real lasting change in the education, income, and health of our country.
United.
Real change won't happen without you. So give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Sign up at liveunited.org.
Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, we had quite a show tonight. Some of the people here that you don't recognize actually came from New Jersey, like I mentioned before, the entourage for Sue. I don't. There you go. The other thing is, I don't know if I mentioned it, but it was an all-ladies audience tonight, except for my good friend Pete Sariano. Who didn't get the memo? No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, as in usual fashion, I have my cans of hairspray for my guests. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Sue. Who else? Oh, Jean. Thank you. And for my New Jerseyans, I have water, because you're going to be hungover tomorrow. You know that, right? I mean, you're here, we're all going out, it's craziness. These are like powdered Tylenols, and then I have some waters. So that's what you need. No, you don't have, no, right? You'll have, maybe we can give you some extra for the ride home. All right, thanks so much. Remember, stay calm, have fun, enjoy the holidays. Good night.